So let's start off by reviewing the variable type we were using till now. Um, so variables we defined till now before this chapter were called simple variables or scalar variables, meaning that these kind of variables were not related to any other variable in memory. They were independent, and they were not dependent on the value of something else or some other variable in the memory. So they had no link basically. Now the variables we're going to define are arrays. The stuff we're going to talk about throughout this lecture are basically a group of variables. They have the same name, the same data type. Uh, all of them are going to be either strings or some number, integer, double, decimal, whatever. But they are going to be linked together in some way, and we'll talk about that in a few. So yeah, that's the difference between the scalar variables and the array variables or array group we're going to talk about in this lecture. Um, Now there's a couple of different types of arrays, the one-dimensional and the two-dimensional. The one-dimensional, one way of thinking about it is in Excel, imagine a column of data. So one-dimensional array is something like that. It's a column of variables, or you can also imagine like a row in Excel. So a column or a row in Excel is similar to what we know as one-dimensional, whereas a two-dimensional is like a table of variables. Um, so kind of like the dimension here is like the X or a Y. So if it's one dimensional, it goes from top to bottom or maybe from left to right. If it's two dimensional, it goes from both top to bottom and also left to right. So let's continue with the simpler one, the one-dimensional array. Now, in these kind of arrays, since we are dealing with a bunch of items or a bunch of variables inside one big variable, so each element in this kind of array is called it has a subscript. So basically what I'm trying to say is that each individual item in an array, where the array has multiple items, each individual item is called an element, and each element has a subscript that's like the index of like the list box or combo box. So it's like an ID of that element which we can refer to when we are trying to manipulate the array. So it's a unique number that identifies the variables in an array, and it starts off at 0 for the first element, similar to like the index, which we have been using for list box, combo box, and all that. The picture on the right shows kind of what I'm trying to say, that so we have an array called states, and the states in parentheses 0, meaning the first item of the array is Alaska, the second item having a subscript of 1 is Montana, the third item having a subscript of 2 South Carolina, and states 3 is Tennessee. So this subscript helps us to use the array name and the subscript to refer to some item, some individual variable inside the array. And obviously I've given it away that these items inside the array are like the subscripts of the individual element is like the items property of the list box or the combo box.